Does God have ultimate control over human events? Is God faithful to His promises? Let's look at Ezra 1. How did King Cyrus announce the end of the captivity of Judah? Now in the first year of Cyrus king of Persia, that the word of the Lord by the mouth of Jeremiah might be fulfilled, the Lord stirred up the spirit of Cyrus king of Persia, so that he made a proclamation throughout all his kingdom, and also put it in writing, saying, Thus says Cyrus king of Persia, All the kingdoms of the earth the Lord God of heaven has given me, and He's commanded me to build Him a house at Jerusalem, which is in Judah. Who's among you of all His people? May his God be with him, and let him go up to Jerusalem, which is in Judah, and build the house of the Lord God of Israel. He is God, which is in Jerusalem. And whoever is left in any place where he dwells, let the men of his place help him with silver and gold, with goods and livestock, besides the freewill offerings for the house of God, which is in Jerusalem. Who did God stir to rebuild the temple in Jerusalem? Then God stirred the hearts of the priests and Levites, and the leaders of the tribes of Judah and Benjamin, to go to Jerusalem to rebuild the temple of the Lord. And all their neighbors assisted them by giving them articles of silver and gold, supplies for the journey, and livestock. They gave them many valuable gifts in addition to all the voluntary offerings. Did Cyrus return valuables from the temple that Nebuchadnezzar had taken? Also Cyrus the king brought out the vessels of Yahweh's house, which Nebuchadnezzar had brought out of Jerusalem, and had put in the house of his gods, even those Cyrus king of Persia brought out by the hand of Mithridath the treasurer, and counted them out to Sheshbazzar the prince of Judah. This is the number of them: 30 platters of gold, 1,000 platters of silver, 29 knives, 30 bowls of gold, 410 silver bowls of a second kind, and 1,000 other vessels. All the vessels of gold and of silver were 5,400. Sheshbazzar brought all these up when the captives were brought up from Babylon to Jerusalem. Was God faithful to His promise of 70 years' rest for the land? This is how the Lord's word spoken by Jeremiah was carried out. The land finally enjoyed its Sabbath rest. For as long as it lay empty, it rested, until 70 years were completed. Even if we must suffer in this life, do we trust that God will ultimately save us, as He saved the remnant of Judah? Let us hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering, for He who promised is faithful. Does God have ultimate control over human events? Is God faithful to His promises? You decide.